Hey everybody, welcome. This is Diandra at the Phone Sex Dollhouse. How is everybody tonight? All right, tonight I've got this link instead of the other sheet because for some reason my Bitly account, and I'm having somebody check on that, is telling me that it is not working. However, when I log in and all of that, it does work. But just in case, guys, this is where to find all the information that I talk about on this video and on all of my other ones. Payhip.com/Diandra, DIANDRAS, Dollhouse. What does PSO stand for? I am sorry, y'all. My phone's going crazy right now. It stands for phone sex operator or phone actress. That would be another name, right? So phone actress would be another name that we would call a PSO. All of them are good. I actually like PSO, phone sex operator. Why not? I guess maybe I'm more old school. I've been doing this for 17 years. So yeah, it kind of fits in, I guess. But anyways, guys, whatever you call it, it's a lot of fun. It's an easy way to make money. It is a fun way to make money. And if you are finding yourself wanting to make some extra money for the holiday season, this is how you do it. I promise you, it is easy, it is fun, it is safe. You don't have to go take a test for anything. You don't have to put all this extra requirements or anything. As long as you have a phone, either a landline or a cell phone, and you are over the age of 18, you can jump on and start taking calls and start making money. And it is so much fun, guys. You get to meet with people, you get to see people, you get to hang out with people on the phone, of course, because you are just like she is at home on your couch wearing whatever it is you want to be wearing. Here it kind of looks like she's got a Snuggie. Did anybody ever have a Snuggie? I never did. They always did look kind of comfortable. Of course, I'm now 37. They're looking kind of good. I never thought they were that attractive before, but now I'm like, hell yeah, I want a Snuggie. So do you want to work from home, make really good money, and then while wearing a Snuggie on your couch? Honestly, that is what basically happens. How you go about making money as a phone sex operator, I will explain in a minute, but you can make a lot of money as a phone sex operator. So make sure you follow this page. Make sure you watch some of my other videos because I do break it down and I do go into a lot of details, guys. I also have several ebooks, and let me show y'all where to find them. Again, if these links for whatever that are listed down here doesn't work, and yes, I'm watching myself, so hello, y'all. Again, kind of like a infinity mirror or something. Anyways, you're going to go to the description right there. You're going to go here. I talk a little bit about phone sex. What are some of the questions we can talk about? I do some trainings. Then down here, you're going to find all of the links for anything you're interested in. So I do trainings where you and I will jump into Zoom. The after party has 4 private siren calls. These are going to be 1 hour long calls. And then you're going to get all of my current ebooks in my platform. Right now, I have 9 ebooks, all dedicated, with the exception of 2 actually, dedicated to being a phone sex operator, how to promote yourself, how to create your persona, how to go about getting the callers. And then once you get them, what do you say step by step? Because I teach you that. I help you learn how to do all of that, guys. I'm here to help you make money. So anyways, I do have those 2 training options. And again, my other videos go into detail about all of the books that I currently have up. So that'll be the link for this one. And then this right here is the link to the ebooks. You'll go down here and it'll load it, but on your phone it looks like this. Of course, it looks a little bit different on your actual I'm sorry, I'm blanking out and something just hit the window. It's actually a really strong wind, kind of crazy, literally coming out of nowhere. So if you're in Texas, I guess today's the day we're finally supposedly going to get some cold air. It's finally going to be in the 80s for us. Yay! But anyways, guys, when you go on here, this is going to be payhip.com. If the links don't work for whatever reason, payhip.com-Diandra's PSO Dollhouse. will take you here. Or just like I did a minute ago, you can go here and check out all of the ebooks. So this one right here, how to start earning money with phone sex, a little bit of everything. This is a great starter book. So this right here talks about promotions, building your character, your persona, building the phrases, the information, your personality, everything you need to do. I talk a little bit about what to say and how to say it. I don't say what to say in this one, but like how to go about talking to the callers and how to get those repeat callers to start making money. So, this is a great resource to begin with. Then, if you do want to go into more details, guys, into more depth, this one right here is awesome. If you are already a seasoned PSO like myself, one of the mistakes that you're probably doing that's keeping you from being able to make the money that you want to be making is not knowing your character. Sit down and literally get to know your character. Is she a pilot? Is she a student? Is it a demon from hell that's going to come over here and eat your soul and other things? Who is your character? Are you a bratty princess? What are you? Go into detail. So this book right here tells you the importance of doing that. Um, I cannot stress it, guys. When you know who you are, who your PSO character or characters are, because I personally have more than one, it becomes much easier to hold that conversation. This book, it's like 60 pages. All of my books, by the way, are really in depth, guys. I don't put out BS that's just made by AI. You're going to get actual content. You're going to get the tips. You're going to get the information. That is why I take time actually writing it, actually building it, actually giving you information. And I'm not putting out like a 5-page whatever, you know. Unless it's like a checklist. In that case, maybe it might be a couple of pages, but my ebooks, I think the smallest or the shortest one is like 52 pages. Nothing below that, I don't believe. But I go into detail. So you can do this one as a standalone. You can do both of these as a standalone, guys. Oh, I accidentally like clicked into it. But anyways, easy to come back out. You can do this one as a standalone, or you can do the follow-up one as well. And I do have bundles where I have both of these ebooks, guys. So this talks about the importance of creating your character, how to go about creating your character, and what to do. Now, if you want more of a guided step-by-step fill in the blank, you're going to need the companion workbook. So the details, the differences are, do you want the character workbook or do you want the companion workbook? The companion workbook right here, it says it, fill in the blanks. All right. So make sure that you're getting the one that you want. This one's a bit more complete, and you can definitely do good with this one alone, guys. Or you can go ahead and get both of them, or you can get just this one with the details, the questions, this and that. I actually think that they both work together very well. That's how I intended them. But both of these are actually good on their own as well. And I have a PSO that I've worked with that credits these two books. And I think she says this given book more so than anything else she's done or trained with or gotten help from for making that income that she wants to make. And guys, I do offer trainings too. Again, my one-on-one trainings are the pre-game sessions. That's just going to be a one session. Then we are going to party at the dollhouse. So we are going to be doing a happy hour session. That is 2 sessions plus all of these ebooks. And then we also have the after party. It's going to be 4 hours and we go into everything. If you want to talk about how to make your characters, we'll talk about that, where to get images of models that you can legally use for phone sex websites, then we talk about that. If you want to know what to say, because this is a big one, I hear that a lot. I don't know what to say, or once I'm talking to someone, I don't know how to carry that conversation. This book right here, guys, 100 plus conversation starters and continuers, if that's even a word. Anyways, I tell you, say this, this, and this. Guys, my calls are always 30 minutes plus, 40 minutes plus, an hour and a half and on. I rarely get people who talk to me under 30-ish minutes. This ebook right here literally gives you the details and the steps of what to say. And then I also give you a script where I say flip the script. Let's say if the scenario was that the caller wanted you to be the naughty secretary, whatever, at your job, right? How can you flip that script? Well, you're my secretary and I'm the boss, right? That would be one way to flip that script. Um, Another way to flip the script, make it a little bit more fun. We're on a work retreat. We're just colleagues, and you and me are up for a promotion. And, let's make a pact, or let's see what we can do to both get the promotion. And let's bring in the boss. And then we open up the opportunity for, if the caller's into it, maybe bring in a third PSO, right? Or a second person into that call. Now you have two people on the call instead with your caller instead of just you, and it's a lot more fun. So anyways, guys, I talk about all those things in this ebook, and again, you can get the PDF, or I'm sorry, the bundle with all of them. Seduce with Strategy. This one right here, exactly what it says there. Promote yourself as the PSO. This is hard. We have to be careful. There are sites where it is okay. There are sites where it's not okay. There are sites that'll do it for us and whatnot. I talk about all of that in this PDF. So depending on where you're at, guys, in your business, because this is a business, you have to be serious with it. You have to be disciplined. Clock Me Daddy is a book about your schedule. If you want to see the type of numbers that are going to make a difference, that are going to allow you to quit your job or stay as a work at home person, you're going to have to go ahead and commit to some kind of a schedule. In this book, I show you how to figure out that schedule that works with what you've got going on and also making the type of money that you want. Like, I have a friend who I helped get started some time back, and she's now been doing this for a little over 2 years, I believe. Her name is Emily. I talk about her story in another one of my videos. But basically, when I met her, she had quit her job. I asked our mutual friend at the time, because I didn't really know her, like, do you think this would be something she'd be interested in? Do you think this would be something that she would want to try? Because I've been doing it again for 17 years, and I also was a school teacher. So you can do this if you've got a full-time job and a part-time job. She said, yeah, go ahead, and, suggested to her. So she came over, we sat down for like a whole afternoon or so, got her set up with the pictures, got her set up with the accounts, all of that. She took like 2 or 3 calls with me, and then she was off and running pretty much on her own. And of course, anytime she needed help, had questions, whatever, she'd call and we would talk about it. And she does real awesome. So what does she do? She basically works in the evenings, and then she like works, she gets her kids ready to go to school because she is a mama. She's got 3 little babies, super cute, all that. They go to school. Then she comes home and she sleeps till like 1 or so. Then she goes and she picks up her kids at school. And then she's with her kids until they go to bed. And then she works in the evenings, works with her schedule. I personally, when I was teaching, I used to get up sometimes in the morning, work a couple of hours in the morning, and then throughout the day, sometimes a certain site that I was on used to allow us to text. And yeah, I was on the phone texting and making money, whatever. And then when I got home, sometimes I would go ahead and jump on. Sometimes I wouldn't. But that's just one of those things, guys, that you can go ahead and do when you are basically working for yourself, because that's what it is, guys. So the next one, this is not a PSO related at all. This is Lick It and Flip It. So how to make money with casinos, with sweepstakes. This right here is going to teach you all of the basics of starting making money with envelopes and while writing. This is my training, my pregame training. This is a 1-hour training, guys. Again, this one, it's gonna be me and you on Zoom. Anything you want to work on. Do you want to get started? And I will work on your accounts. Do you just need help practicing what to say. We will role play a little bit. We will review some scripts, things like that. Do you want to do a review on your profiles? Whatever you want to do, we do that during these sessions. Oh, and again, I went ahead and clicked on that. Then, like I mentioned, I have the after party training, guys. 4 one-on-one sessions and all of the ebooks we've covered. This one, your happy hour training, is 2 one-on-one sessions. And we can do these, guys, these sessions. We can do them whenever you want. Let's say you get the after party. We can do 2 hours like on a Monday. Then the next week we'll do another 2 hours, or we can do 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, and meet once a week for a month. We can split this up. If y'all wanted to meet on a Sunday afternoon and get a lot of stuff done and out of the way, then we can definitely do that. So these we schedule however you want to do it. And I do work whenever my students want to work. So if they tell me I can only work in the evening, I can only meet like at 11 p.m., then we'll meet at 11 p.m. I've met people at like 1 a.m. I really am here for y'all, and I don't care what time it is that you feel like, you know what, this is when I can meet, because I'm here for y'all, guys. I hate it when people are like, oh, let me show you how to make money. Let me show you how to start this career. Call me. I'm here. I'm that. I'm, whatever. And then they don't show up for you. They're not going to be there. And it's crazy because a lot of the times they are asking you for huge commitment. How many of y'all have ever been on those webinars that they're like, yeah, this is a great way to make money. This is how you're going to do it. I'm going to be there. And then you pay money and then they disappear on you. Right? I'm not doing that. You're going to get my number. You're going to get my email. We're going to meet up and I'm going to stay on top of you. And I'm going to be like, yes, I need you to be successful so I can come on here and brag about you. Like earlier today, guys, I was on a webinar and I thought it was an actual class about how to do UGC marketing and whatnot. So it was a hyped up, and they really did present it like tip this, tip that. And I actually paid $27 to be on this webinar that I thought was going to give you UGC tips, how to go about doing UGC. Well, I don't think I got any of that. At some point, the lady goes, everybody close your eyes. Feel free to do this activity, guys, if you'd like to. And she said, okay, close your eyes. Now imagine if everything goes right. Best case scenario. What is going on with your life? What are you doing best case scenario? Are you working from home as a PSO? And of course, she said UGC. Are you doing what you're wanting to do? And she kind of went in and started talking a little bit, right, about what is that best case scenario? Are you traveling? Are you a stay-at-home mom and you have time now to dedicate to your kids? Are you that yes mom that never has to say no to your kids? Do you have all of the money that you want and need for everything you want and need so you can go on a huge, massive shopping spree and not feel bad about it, not feel guilty, and not have to check your balance? What is that scenario? What does that life look like? Imagine it right here and right now. Close your eyes. And she made people imagine it for a few minutes, talked about it. And yeah, it was awesome. People in the comments were like, I want to travel. I want to not worry about money. I want to buy land. I want to buy a home, which are all amazing and powerful goals. And then that's literally it. I paid $27, which again, I mean, isn't that much, but still, we got no training. I felt like, where the fuck is the training? That was it. Like, you had me close my eyes and imagine what my best case life would be. Okay. And then at the end, of course, she goes, okay, the program is typically $5,000, but we're going to do a deal and it's going to be $3,000 for you. And I'm like, okay, well, if the program is going to be like this one class that I paid for, where I got literally nothing, and that's what I feel like, I got nothing out of it and wasted an hour and 10 minutes of my life, then I'm not interested in that program. I hate that feeling. I hate when people do that to their possible customers and clientele and the people they're going to supposedly want to help, right? I'm not doing that. Yes, my programs are not cheap, guys, but I'm sitting with you one on one in 4 hours, in over 4 hours. And my ebooks, I'm giving you every single one of my ebooks. And I've spent a lot of time looking into these, writing these, and putting my 17 years of experience into this. Now, I actually want to help you. Whether you buy one ebook or whether you buy the bundle of ebooks alone, or whether you sit down with me for 4 sessions or 2 sessions or just one, I do not want you leaving that session saying, I got nothing out of it. I hate that. Or I didn't do anything. I don't know what to do next. That is not going to happen with you. So, again, 2 sessions, 4 sessions, or we can do just 1 hour. And if you want to try it out and just say, well, let's see how it goes with the 1 hour session, awesome. Go up here, sign up, and within a week or so, whenever we can, or over the weekend, whatever, we will sit down and we will do your 1 hour session. And then if you want to do more, then you can decide to do these. Or if you just want to start with the ebooks, then start with the ebooks. Either way, I am confident in my products. I am confident in all of the ebooks that I've put out. They're all going to help you in one way or another. They're going to help you reach your goals. I have the people who have read them, who have used and actually implemented the information to back that up. And I'm 100% behind it. And and I am adding more as I'm going. I'm working on more things. So let me know in the comments, please. Ask me questions, but also let me know, what do you need help with, especially if you're a PSO, if you have years of experience and you're already kind of in here. Please let me know, what do you need help with, so that I can try to get something together to help not only you, but hopefully others as well. Or if you're brand new and you've never really done it, or you're thinking about it, let me know, especially as well. Like, all of y'all, what are your questions, so that I can put something together for y'all, and so that I can help. Again, not just you, but all of us, because even when I'm writing these books, guys, I myself learn from it. I'm like, oh, I can do this, or I can try that. Or one time I did this and that went really well. What is another thing you could do to implement this given situation or way, so that I can help y'all? And so that I can also try it out. Like, I'm testing these things and doing them myself, guys. I'm not just telling y'all, go do this and that's that. Um, and that, I think, too, is important. But anyways, guys, this one right here is not a PSO related book, and it'll say down here. So always make sure y'all read the titles. Non-phone sex related. This is just empowerment. This is just a type of a empowerment book to help you tap into that feminine energy. And again, y'all, this one right here, Dominance and Control. This one totally is a PSO book. This is about how to use dark psychology. This is where we're going to bring out the whips and the chains, and we're going to have fun with our customer, because we are dominating them, or we are being their sub, whatever it is you want to do, right? So how do you handle those calls? Those calls are super lucrative. Like, you'll make a lot of money with Dom calls. And there are women and men who make a killing with these types of calls, and they just dedicate themselves to domination calls or being subs. And it is amazing. They make so much money. So, anyways, how do you handle those calls? I have a few of these profiles myself. Love it. Fun. Um, but yeah, all that information's in there. And then, of course, you have the collection of ebooks alone. So if all the ebooks sound good to you and you're like, I don't know which one I want, feel free to check the entire bundle out. You can get the bundle of every single ebook, guys. All 9 of them that I have currently up right now. And once you get the ebooks, you'll be able to start right away. Like, when you go in here and you purchase that, it'll instantly be downloadable. You get every single ebook. I do have other bundles depending on what your interests are, but all of my bundles, again, you're going to get them. You're going to be able to start reading them right away and implementing all of the tips and the strategies like today to help you make that money, to help you earn what you want to earn from home, like her, in your pajamas, like me in my pajamas. Because when I'm home taking calls, guys, I'm not getting dressed and stuff to be on the phone. I mean, I'm not like I'm showering and all that, but I'm not like going all out. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. I don't have to explain. But anyways, this bundle right here, Phone Sex Income Starter Pack, 4 ebooks, guys. You're gonna get that first book that I mentioned, everything you need to get started, a little bit of everything, how to create your persona, because that is important. Like I said, one of the most important things, because that makes everything else that comes after a little bit easier for you. Um, Step 3, promote yourself. Where and how to promote your character if you choose to use a image of another model. Again, I can help you get them legally. You don't have to go just on Google and pull some stuff off. You want to get a whole character. You want to get a whole situation going. And the reason I say that number 2, oh man, ooh, yo, the reason I say that number 2, that was crazy. There was a bug right there. That was gross. Anyways, y'all, getting back to what's important. All right, so the reason I say that step 2 is important, that ebook is the most important. If you have a character, for example, who is, let's say, 19, just starting in college, you're not going to say the same things or talk about the same things or talk in the same way as a character who may be a 40-year-old woman who is whose husband is out of town on a business trip, right? They're speaking different. They've got different interests. They're trying different things out. They've got different things on their mind. So once you know number 2 and you really dig deep into your person, whoever your character may be, everything else is easier. So super important ebook. Like I said, if y'all get nothing else, probably number 2 and the 100 conversation starters would be the ones I would like start with, because that is what I really feel are the 2 roadblocks for people, for PSOs, and when they're not making money. So number 1, they don't know their character. They don't know who they're talking about. And if you know that, the conversation comes easy. And then the second thing that is keeping PSOs from making good money on their calls is not knowing what to say. Again, one kind of fits into the other, but like if you have a scenario, if you have a role play that you are talking about, um, and you don't exactly know what to say, that is what this ebook says. Like all of the scenarios, all of the stories you can think about, I've got them in there. And it's just a lot of fun. And then learn what to say. That would be number 4. That's what I'm talking about. So this bundle, if you get this bundle, you are like extra good, I promise. But again, if you get all the other ones, you're even extra gooder. You're going to be extra better. All right. So if that's not a word either. But anyways, I do have this bundle too, guys. 3 ebooks. You're going to get the 100 conversation starters. You're also going to get the phone sex companion workbook, the fill in the blanks, and your workbook as well. So you're getting both of these plus what to say. So again, this bundle right here, guys, the seductive persona creation. I promise you, if you get this bundle and if you really dig into the information in there, your call time is going to skyrocket. Your conversations are going to last much, much longer, and you're going to start making good money. I promise y'all. This bundle is going to be like your holy grail because you got your persona information plus what to say, which is what you need, basic stuff, what you need. And then if you go with the other bundles, if you get all of them, you'll get the promotions, how to promote yourself, bring in more callers, bring in more attention. You're going to get the how to dominate, how to, what are my other ones that I just talked about, guys? But you're going to get everything. So anyways, this is one of the best bundles you could possibly get. And then here I have my a different bundle as well. I do need to make this picture a little bit prettier, y'all. But basically, you're going to get the Phone Sex 101 ebooks. You're going to get the 100 plus conversation starters. Then the promote your services like a PSO, which is the one that the other 3 book bundle was missing. But again, all of them work really well together, but both of them are also good because pretty much everything as in a nutshell, and the other one focuses more on your characters. Okay, guys. So I keep pressing these by accident, but anyways, that is it for now, guys. I am building it. I am adding to it. There are 9 ebooks at the moment, plus my courses, or not courses, I'm sorry, my training packages, like I said. So feel free to drop your questions down in the chat. Tell me what is the number one thing that you feel you struggle with the most? Is it finding the customers? Hey there, welcome. Feel free to drop your questions into the chat. So, is it finding the customers that you struggle with the most? Is it keeping a customer on the call itself? Is it not knowing how to promote yourself or where to promote yourself? What is your number one struggle? And let's talk about it a little bit. Or are you just thinking about getting started? What is it that where are you at? What kind of help do you need? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments if you're rewatching this. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's how to find it. So again, if I go back, you're going to find it down here. This is the video. This is this video. And down here in the description is where you'll find all of the links. But yes, guys, so as a PSO, you can make anywhere from, I'm going to say, realistically starting off, right? Let's talk about realistic numbers. I'm going to say week 1, which would be, I'm going to say anywhere from like $50 to $100. Only because, let's say you start on Sunday and you get signed up with the programs and all of that, they take 2 to 3 days to make sure that you are who you say you are, that you are going to be 18 years of age, and they are going to have to like verify your account and your information. Then you're going to get a little bit of time to like keep it going, to create your profile, all of that. And again, my ebooks will help you with that. So week 1, I'm going to realistically say you're going to make anywhere from $50 to $100. And that's honestly not that bad, guys, because you are at home. You're not wasting money on gas. You're not having to waste money. Sometimes people go out to eat during their lunchtime at work, and that's another expense that not a lot of people really think about, but that is something that is adding up. Here, you're already at home. You're going to take your break when you want. You're going to go make your food and do what you want. I'm sorry, guys. It's something just totally is taking my attention at the moment. There are some orange lights on my window. Have no idea what's up with that. Whew. Very strange. Anyways, okay, so that's going to be week 1. Week 2, you'll get a little bit more traction. You'll get a little bit more calls, hopefully more time. I'm going to say anywhere from about $100 to about $400 realistically on week 2. After that, week 2, on week 3, I'm going to put you again at about 100 to 400 because you're still basically figuring out what you're doing. You're still figuring out when are your callers available, what is your good schedule. And here, you don't exactly know what to say. So here you're figuring it out. So you're going to look for your schedule, meaning when are your callers, when are your good call times. And then whenever you figure out when your good call times are, you want to double down on that time. So if you figure out that from like 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., if you can be around during those times, you want to double down, make sure that you're there. Make sure you don't have distractions, things like that, right? If you know that from 10 to 11:30 p.m., this one particular site, if you're using more than one, is really good, and that's like a busy time for that site, you want to make sure that you're there for that time schedule, right? But the cool thing is you figure it out on your own and you get to set your schedule. You get to decide. And if you find out that like Tuesday mornings are really dead just for whatever reason, guess what? You get to sleep late on a Tuesday morning. Yay. Definitely a win, right? So anyways, you're figuring things out. You also don't know what to say. which is one of the things that my 100 plus conversation ebooks can definitely help you with, guys. So feel free to get that. You don't exactly know how to carry the conversation yet. So, again, week 2 and week 3, realistically, because I don't want to come on here like some of these people do, you're going to be making $5,000 a day. You're going to be making $10,000 a week. Come out here and say, but again, guys, you can expect to be making anywhere from that 100 to 400 within range within those 2 weeks. And I get it, that's not a lot. And if this is your only job, then you want to get to where you're making $400 on a daily basis quickly. And I can help you with that. How can you do that? So your $400 a week or $400 days plus $400 plus days are very freaking doable. They are doable. Um get a training session with me and we'll talk about that, because there are so many things that I want to go into with you. When are you available? What character is going to suit your personality style? Because if you're a natural submissive, guess what? Domination calls probably won't work for you. You're going to make no money. Or vice versa. If you happen to be around a lot of teenagers and you know like what's going on, whatever, then maybe a barely legal 19-year-old type of a caller persona might be good for you. If that's not in your world and you don't know what the hell homecoming is anymore, or when that time frame is, or that high school is in football season right now, this is about homecoming time and not baseball time period, then maybe an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, barely legal genre isn't necessarily the one you're going to go ahead and work with, right? But if you're a corporate baddie, you work out there in the corporate offices and stuff, then you may want to go ahead and talk about that. And that's in your world, that's going to become easy to you to talk about, then awesome. Then we'll work on that. But are $400 plus days possible? Absolutely. A lot of people out here are doing that. Typically when I log on, and bad days happen too. I don't know what the hell was up with today. Typically Tuesdays are awesome days for me. Today I'm gonna be totally transparent and totally real. I had one fucking call and it disconnected. It like just dropped. I had no calls today and I was like, what is going on? I literally Googled, is there internet outages today, like nationwide or somewhere or whatever? Are the phones working today? No issues, apparently, just not a good day. However, on Sunday, I logged on and I can tell y'all from about 11 a.m. to about 3:30 p.m., I made $368. So that was a one day, one afternoon on Sunday. Apparently, Sundays are getting good for me. And that is a fluctuation of my schedule because Sundays before have not been that great for me. But Tuesdays typically are really good for me. And that goes back to figuring it out, because even when you've been working as a PSO for a long time, guys, things fluctuate, things happen, people get busy or not busy or whatever. Maybe my callers aren't going to be around on Tuesdays. However, like I said, it's weird because last Tuesday I had a really good day. And a really good day for me is like $600. Last Tuesday was a $600 day. And that, guys, again, I've been around for 17 years. And not only that, but I'm also selling audiobooks. So all of those numbers that I'm mentioning are on calls, they're on audiobooks, they are on audios that I'm selling, that are like available 24/7 that they can listen to. They can also download them. They are on Pix. So it's a combination. Calls are not the only stream of income. All of these platforms make it easy for us to upload digital products. And those digital products, once you make them, once, it really is true, guys, people can start buying them again and again and again. So again, pictures, let me tell y'all, I have model pictures. For $35, I bought 200 pictures of my given model for this one account. Well, for $5, I'm selling a pack of 10 and another pack of 10 for $5, and they're all like different levels of naughty. So you can imagine what that means. But anytime somebody buys that $5 pack of pictures, those 10 pictures I paid $35 for, I have had them now for about 3 or 4 years. Guess what? I've made that money back and back and back again and again and again. So people buy pictures of my models. I also record audio stories, 15 to 20-minute audio stories, and those are available in like streaming essentially 24/7. I charge 99 cents a minute. I'm making 45 cents, but I'm not doing anything. I recorded that audio once. I uploaded it to all of the sites, and when somebody streams it, they listen to 5 minutes. I just made like $4. Am I sad? It's $4. No, because it's adding up to that $400 plus day. And then I get on a call and I'll talk to my caller for like an hour and a half sometimes, an hour sometimes, 45 minutes sometimes. Rarely do my calls last 30 minutes. And how much can I make? It really does depend, guys. But in an hour of talk time, I'm trying to remember what the number is. So there is one site where I'm making $74 for 1 hour of talk time. There's another site where I think I'm making like $49 for 1 hour of talk time. And I think the lowest one was what? They're all over $1 a minute take home. No, so then, oh no, okay, $49 would be my lowest. So of talk time, guys, $49 is my lowest and $74 is my highest. Plus, I'm also doing all the digital products that are available because why wouldn't I, right? They're more income streams. And that is something that we can talk about again in a training session. So if you're ready to get going, to get started, to build up to those $400 days, and you want to do it fast, you want to start making this money quickly, I can definitely help you get there, and we will get you there. But in the beginning, like I said, I'm not here to lie to people. I'm not here to like gaslight anybody or whatever, because that pisses me off. Like earlier that I was on that call that I paid to be on. I paid $27, and this woman went on and on and on about stuff and how great it is to be a UGC creator, how great her course is, how great this and that is. I got nothing out of it, and I paid money to be there, paid money to have my time wasted. And then at the end, only for her to be like, oh, this course is $5,000, but I'm gonna make an exception and I'm gonna let y'all have it for $3,000. So I was like, really? Like, what the hell? You said nothing. I don't know how to go do UGC still. And I get it. I guess that's part of her course, right? But she literally gave us nothing. And I hate when people feel like that. And that was a training, essentially, I paid for. And it was a group training. She had several people there. These are one-on-one trainings, guys. So I will sit down with you, and depending on what session you want to do, whether you want to do the pregame, which was one session, which is essentially 1 hour on Zoom with me, or whether you want to do the the happy hour, I'm blanking out. Happy hour, which is 2 hours plus all my ebooks, or whether you want to do the after party, which is 4 hours and all my ebooks, or you just want to do the ebooks. You're going to get the information you need to get here, regardless. Obviously, if we meet for a couple of hours, we'll get here sooner, but I'm going to help you get there. So anyways, guys, here is the site. In case the links below, for whatever reason, don't work, this is where to go and check those out like I was talking about. You can also check out the descriptions on here, the comment on here. My pinned comment on all my videos will be like the link to where to get information on the ebooks and all of that. So feel free to ask me, Also, like I said, I see that there's 4 of us on here right now. So ask me your questions in the chat. Feel free. Drop some information in there if you have any questions. Also, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Um, and let me know, are you already a PSO? Are you thinking about becoming a phone sex operator? Have you tried it? Have you thought about it? Have you started at all? Where are you in this journey? I myself, it's my 17th year and I freaking love it. It's so much fun. And it's just an awesome way, a safe way, a fun way to get to know people and also just to make money. Like, I feel like if somebody really learns how to do this and do it well, they never have to go get a real job again. And this is a job. There's definitely work here, guys, to be done, but it's fun. You are in control of it. You're at home like she is, in your snuggie, on your couch, on your computer, but on your phone as well. Like literally that's that could be me right there because I'm usually on my couch too, like I said a little bit earlier. But anyways, guys, ask me, what are your questions? What information do you want to know? What tips would you like? I think my next ebook will be that right there where I talk about the digital products. I just had that idea coming up as I was talking about that, because that right there is also a part of how you get here. So if you are doing PSO right now, if you're already in the process, if you already have some time in, even if you're starting out, do not ignore the digital products, especially because it's so easy to do, guys. Um, y'all can like literally YouTube different things and Google how do you create these digital products, and you'll find a ton of information. And I will go ahead and drop some information on here as well, specifically in the platform that you may be working on. A lot of them make it super easy to do this. So for example, one thing that I do with my audiobooks, Night Flirt now has a feed, which is essentially a OnlyFans type of a thing. You can put pictures, you can put audios. I have every single one of the audios I record. Again, all of them are anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. I have them up. Those are available 24/7. And I charge 99 cents a minute. So somebody will jump on, listen to it, whether or not I'm actually available, right? They will listen to that pre recorded conversation, that story, whatever it is, for however long they want to listen to it for. if And then I also sell it as a goodie. So that's another stream of income. You can sell it for whatever you want, $5, $10, whatever. And now, because they also have the feed, you can put it up on your feed. So that is 3 ways, 3 streams of income that you can use that same 10-minute audio that took you a little bit of time to record and upload, right? Pictures. If you have a model, you have your model pictures. You can, like I said, what I do is I put 5 pictures in a bundle, all varying levels of naughtiness. And if they want to get this picture that's just kind of somewhat a little bit naughty, we'll just put naughty scale 2. Then I will sell those 10 pictures for $5. If they want to go full on naughty scale 5, full on, hint, hint, just I will sell those 10 pictures for like $15, whatever. And again, they sell a lot and a lot and a lot. I paid $35 for 200 pictures, and that was one set. I have about 3 sets for each of my models. So those are a lot of pictures that are out there for sale. So anyways, guys, that is one thing that I do as well. Audiobooks. I also have audiobooks that I have up there too, which is essentially the same thing. It's just one is like we're on a call essentially, and the other one is a full-on story that I'm telling, that I'm explaining and whatnot. So those are other things you can explore and do as well, guys. If you're already a PSO, if you're getting started, do not ignore the digital products. And I think that right there will be, like I said, the next ebook. So, guys, tell me what questions you have. Drop it in the comments. I'm about to jump off, but please don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And like I said, drop your questions in the chat or drop your questions down in the comment section. Check out the comment section. Go here to check out all of the ebooks, all of the information, and in the description as well, so that you can see more of what I'm offering and decide for yourself. Would you like to have one of these trainings with me? If so, I would be so, so happy to help you. I get to help so many people get started or get going or just kind of improve a couple of different things. It's a lot of fun. And my favorite story, go back one video, or I think they're on separate, but go to the video where it says Dollhouse Review. And it is about a girl named Tiffany. I don't know Tiffany. All she did was the ebooks. So about 4 or 5 months ago, she bought the ebook bundle, the 9. At the time, they weren't even 9 ebooks. So however many ebooks she got, I don't even know. But she got the bundle with all of the ebooks, and little by little. So she was actually living in the streets. And she had nowhere to live. She was in a very bad situation. She was doing something that is very sad to listen to. And, when people get to that state, she was, in her words, selling something else, wink, wink. And so she had a phone and she did get the ebooks. She started doing this. She started being a PSO. She used my ebooks and the information in there, and little by little started making enough money, saving enough money to where in about 4 months, she was able to move into an apartment. And I cannot tell y'all how much I cried when I read that email. And I did share it in one of my last videos. So I know that this information is going to help y'all. I know this information is going to help you start earning the money you want to start earning from home in a safe environment. So feel free, guys. Check them out. Subscribe to the channel. Drop your questions below. And with that, I will let y'all go. I am Diandra with the Phone Sex Dollhouse. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the link. Check out the descriptions. And let me know what questions you have about phone sex down below. Good night.